Hey guys, this is Heather. Sorry, I know this is late, but I just wanted to come on for a minute and share my story and invite you to something at the very end. My name is Heather. I am 35. I have two little boys. They are 5 and 1. I'm married to a police officer, and I am a nurse. I worked part-time ever since my 6-year-old was born. I changed from full-time to part-time as a nurse and working in the ICU. So I had a lot of experience working in the hospital with very sick patients, and that was kind of my life. And so it's just been something that was part-time, like a couple times a week. I haven't been full-time since before my baby, but back before I went to nursing school, I was working as a paralegal, and I was working 40 hours a week. I would leave my house at 6:30 in the morning and get home at 6:30 at night, 5 days a week. I was sitting at my desk all day, and this is after being a dancer for my whole life. So for 18 years, I was in dance and ballet. I was on a competitive dance team. It was my passion. It was everything that I loved. It was my first love. It was everything. My whole life revolved around dance. So when I went to college, everyone told me, don't study dance or you'll be at the studio every night teaching classes. You need to get a real career. So I was advised to study paralegal studies. So that's what I did. And I was a paralegal, and I was working, like 12-hour days, 5 days a week. And so I was not exercising anymore. And I would go and work out on Saturdays, like 1 day a week. And I remember I'd get on the treadmill and I would be out of breath after like 5 or 10 minutes. I was I was under eating. I was so skinny, and I was so out of shape. I couldn't even exercise anymore. And I was so depressed, and I could feel it. Like every day I came home from work, I just felt horrible. I would just lay on the couch and I would watch Seinfeld and what was that other one with I can't remember that one show with the big guy. Oh, the Heffernans. Can't remember that show. Do you guys remember that one? My husband and I would watch that all the time. Anyways, the point is I would never work out. I never took care of myself. I'd come home and I would eat like a frozen TV dinner, and I'd work out 1 day a week. And so eventually I realized being a paralegal is not for me. I don't want to be sitting at a desk all day long every day. So I decided to go back to nursing school because I heard that they only had to work 3 times a week to be full-time. So I was like, that's me. Yes, I don't want to be at work all the time. So I went to nursing school. I also learned as a paralegal how much I loved medicine. They had me summarize a bunch of medical documents, and that's when I learned about medicine, because no one in my whole family was a nurse or a doctor or anything like that. So this was brand new to me. I had 2 brothers in law school, and they were the ones who told me to be a paralegal, but I never had been exposed to anything medical at all. So that was my first time, and I realized how interesting it was. The human body is fascinating to me, and so that's where I found my love of medicine. So I went to nursing school because there's always a demand for nurses. There's always work. And so I did that, and it was very competitive, very difficult. It was a huge struggle just making it through nursing school, but I worked during nursing school in the ICU, and so that's where I ended up working, and I loved taking care of sick patients. I loved only having 2 patients, so I give them all of my attention. But I realized as a part-time nurse where I was only working 2 nights a week, I was with my little boy all the time, and I love being a mom, but when I was home that much, I kind of felt there's got to be more to this. There's got to be something else. I just wasn't having that feeling of purpose or fulfillment, I guess you could say. I would get bored at home. I'm not one to watch TV or Netflix or read books. I'm not into all those fiction books that a lot of moms read. That wasn't really for me. I think I read the vampire books because everyone else was, but that was about it. So I was just lacking purpose. I became a fitness instructor at a local gym. That I fell in love with functional fitness. I fell in love with the TRX and kettlebells. So I started teaching there, and I absolutely loved it. I loved encouraging people, and I discovered I have this huge passion for helping people, encouraging them, and just I just love exercise and movement with my background as a dancer. So but even after going to the gym once or twice a day, I'd come home and still have, all these hours in the day where I still wasn't feeling fulfilled or feeling like I had a purpose. So I saw my coach on Facebook, and I saw like all these trips he was going on, and I saw the success he was having, and I saw all the people he was helping. And then I noticed that not only he was a coach, but a bunch of my other friends from the same hometown. And I noticed like all these cool events they were going to, and I noticed all of the fulfillment and happiness that they were experiencing. And I just thought, maybe this is for me. This could be something that I could do from home for me to be able to reach more people and help more people in my area of passion and purpose, which is exercise and fitness and health. So I asked my coach a ton of questions about it. I was really scared to start because I didn't work out at home, and I was always working out at the gym, and I'd never even tried a lot of the programs and products that are available through this opportunity. So I thought, well, I can't do that because I'm not doing it right now, and I haven't had a transformation with those products. But he assured me that anybody can be a successful coach. Like if you want to do it, you can do it. And it's been so rewarding for me to be able to help so many more people as an online coach than I ever could in person. Teaching fitness classes, I could only reach those few people who were coming to class, and I couldn't reach, all these other people that I've been able to help. All the time at work as a nurse, I would try to get my coworkers to come to the gym, or you should go work out. I was telling them all the time, like, you need to go work out. You'd love it. You should go to the gym. I was just like that person who was always trying to get people to exercise and work out. And they all thought I was so healthy. But anyways, so I finally found a solution. Like I finally found something that I could share with other people. And it was so exciting when I first started. I was so nervous when I first signed up. I was so scared of what people would think of me. I was so nervous about other people's opinions and judgments of me, which, now that I've been a coach for 2 years, that's kind of all out the window, and I don't care as much anymore about that. But because I see what this opportunity really is, and I understand it fully. I didn't necessarily understand it completely when I first started, or even before I started. And so that's why I had to research it for a very long time. And I read everything I could. I watched all the videos I could about it, because I am the type of person where if I go into something, I go all out. I go all the way in and give it 100%. And so I wanted to make sure that this was legit and that I wanted to spend my time and effort on it. And I discovered that it was. I prayed about it. I talked to my husband about it. We had big, long discussions about it. I tried to find everything I could. And I just realized that this was it. This was for me. And it would give me the opportunity to be able to reach people from home and not have to put my son in daycare. I've considered maybe being a personal trainer or something like that, but I realized I would rather be home with my son and my family than go to the gym and train somebody at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning or during dinner time. So I'd rather be with my family for dinner. So I decided to just go for it, and it's been an incredible blessing, not only in being able to help people feel, better and healthier and happier, providing them with the tools and the support and the encouragement that they need, but also it's been so cool to be able to build a team of women and to be able to teach them what I've done, and to have that camaraderie and the community is just incredible. It's changed my life. It has given me so much more confidence. It has given me emotional intelligence. Through personal development, working on myself and helping others do the same. It's amazing to me, how I'm able to talk on here, going live. I never would have done this 2 years ago. It would have scared the crap out of me. In fact, when I first announced that I was a coach, I did a video, and I was so sweaty and so nervous. So you can go from having 200 friends on Facebook like me to now I think I have like 3,000 or something. It just depends on how bad you want it. Like, do you really, if you want to help other people, this is an incredible opportunity. And I would advise you to look into it because it will absolutely change your life. And I know for a fact that your life will be better from the vital behaviors that we do as coaches. And you can be any age, you can, as long as you're over 18, you can be any size or shape. You can be 50 years old, 60 years old, 20. You can have kids. You don't have to have kids. You can be a personal trainer, a yogi, a CrossFitter, a stay-at-home mom. You can have a corporate job and still do this on the side. The beauty of this opportunity is residual income, which basically means once you have, put in the time and the effort, built a team, then a few years in, you don't have to work as hard and you're still getting income. You're still getting paid even while you're on vacation. So that's like the beauty of this type of company. So when people ask me or tell me they don't want to be in this type of business model, I say, why not? It's like amazing. Any other type of business model, you're working all the time for yourself. And this type, like once you worked hard enough, you've grown a team, then you get to take time off. I mean, you're always working, you're always striving to be better and growing and learning. But there comes a point where you have residual income and you get paid no matter what from week to week. So I want you to keep that in mind because I talk to a lot of people who are big into Spartan racing and functional fitness and things like that because I love that stuff too. I love training hard. I love working out hard. And it's hard for them to see that they can be a coach like me because they don't work out at home. But I was the same exact way when I first started coaching. I didn't work out at home at all. And I'd never tried their products before. And I didn't understand the business at all. So I want you to look into it and research it. We are going to be having a group starting on Monday, and a few coaches on our team and I will be sharing our stories and giving you some information and details kind of about what it is that we actually do, how much time do you put into this, what are the benefits and rewards, how does it actually work. So definitely take a look into it. I posted the group link in the very top of this caption for this video, so click on that if you want to join, or else you can comment or message me. But we'd absolutely love to have you so that you can get more information. A lot of times people just don't have enough information or education on this opportunity, and so they just immediately put their guard up and say, no, I'm not interested. It's so important for you to research things that will provide you with a plan B in life. You should never limit yourself on one income. If you take a look at like the millionaires in this world, they have multiple sources of income coming in. And even if you are super busy, this is something that you can do very part-time on the side and still grow an incredible team and an income that will provide you with residual income that will grow over time. But you have to be patient and you have to work hard. And it's definitely something to work hard for. And it's something that has absolutely changed our lives. So I want to thank everybody for watching. I have quite a few viewers on here. It's good to see everybody. But yeah, sorry this is so late, but it's great to see all of you here. And I want to thank you guys for watching. This opportunity has changed my life and it has been such a blessing for our family. So I definitely want you to take a look into it and see how it could benefit your life as well. So click on that group, we'll add you in and you can get more information and hear from a few different points of view from different coaches. So I hope you have a wonderful night. Thanks for watching.